Hello and welcome to Greek Lesson 001. I am Dave Spots. I'm a teacher of Greek and Latin and a little bit of English and this and that in various places. I'm wanting to introduce you to my Greek program here. Why would we want to study Greek? First off, we could open a window to a different world. Whenever you study a foreign language, you're doing exactly that. You start looking at things in a different way, seeing a different culture's values, seeing a different culture's interests, transporting your time into a very different place and time. So you open a window to a different world. What's another good reason to study Greek? You learn through it verbal and mental processing skills. Now, I'm not a pragmatist purely. However, I do recognize that people who study foreign languages, and particularly very structured foreign languages, tend to do much better with tests and otherwise general knowledge of English and anything that they do, verbally processing and mental processing. We find that IQ scores are higher among people who have studied foreign languages. And it simply indicates that you're using a part of your brain, you're using a part of your intellect that you might not use otherwise. That's a very good reason to study classical or Koine Greek. The dialect of Koine Greek is the language of the New Testament. This is the language which was used commonly throughout the Mediterranean region, really from about 200 BC up to around 300 AD. So you find it a very common language. Not only the New Testament, but also much of early Christian literature was written using this dialect of Greek that we study in my Greek classes. And so it can open windows to specifically the world from which the New Testament came into being. I think those are very important reasons, valuable reasons, to study Greek and to put yourself into a situation where you'll use your time and you'll use the accountability that I can provide in a class to gain insight into this very exciting and interesting world. Why would you want to study it with me? Well, this is my chance to blow my horn and trumpet my past. I've been very interested in both Greek and distance learning since the mid-1980s, so for quite a long time. I have a good deal of experience. I've been teaching the Greek language since 1995 and have done it on levels from elementary school up to graduate school. In my class meetings, we gather together. It's sort of a workshop environment, and we emphasize having a can-do attitude. You know, you can do this. It's going to take some practice, it's going to take some hard work, but together we can pull ourselves along and we find that you can do it. You can learn this language that God gave us the New Testament in, that He used to engage so many people for so many years as the early church grew and thrived. I teach my Greek courses at www.pottersschool.org. I also do a graduate level summer intensive Greek at the American Lutheran Theological Seminary, ALTS.edu. And I do several other things as well. I invite everybody to drop in and visit my website at wittenbergcomo.com, Como for Columbia, Missouri. Thanks for following this brief video. I hope I have several more to follow. Goodbye.